are you doing?
Hello.
Hello, very good. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Great show, first of all.
Thanks.
Thank you, it was a pleasure.
Yeah. How do you feel now after the show?
It feels good.
Yeah, it feels good, yeah. It was kind of nice and relaxed show, and it was audience was a positive surprise since it's kind of crossover festival, and I think we are maybe the heaviest, at least today, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but-
think that for the whole festival this year.
Yeah, but yeah, it was very nice, and like very good festival overall. I
Yeah,
think.
definitely.
Yeah. So let's talk about your upcoming album, Which Will Be Bird Like This, that will be released on October 3rd.
Yes.
So, what can you tell about this album, about the process of creating the songs and lyrics?
Where do we begin with?
Yeah.
All right.
I think the writing process was somewhat easy, I think.
Yeah, and kind of similar, like we've done it in the past. We have like 4 songwriters nowadays. Eero does maybe most of the writing with Joni, and me and Jose usually write a couple of songs each. But this time we also included the producer for the album, like first time in history. Although Eero kind of produced our album Your Highness, but now he's a member, so he didn't produce this one. It was a sound engineer, Saku Moilanen from Finland, and we wanted kind of someone like outside opinion and someone, because we are kind of very democratic band, I think, and sometimes we maybe needing someone to kind of put it together and you know, said us, alright, this is too much, and you know, you need to do this more, and I think it would quite nicely.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, and it was a really good thing that he was involved. Like he, from the very beginning, he said that, alright, I think this song is out, and he explained why he thinks so, and it kind of made everything easier. Yeah. And yeah, about lyrics. Well, the last album was kind of about a heartbreak, and I'm from grief, and no heartbreaks on this one, but kind of. I think it's more like a frustration with how everything is, and as we stated somewhere, it's like a song about end times or endings. Not maybe end of the world, but yeah, in many ways.
Yeah.
Basically everything that can come to an end, maybe they will. And there's like a little glimpse of hope always. I think we always have that too.
Yeah. I think the lyrics are this time maybe more aggressive, you know.
Yeah.
And the songs too. In
Yes,
some way.
yeah. I think so. It's very straightforward and yeah, very aggressive.
Kind of has a lot of similarities with the early albums.
Yeah, I think so too.
In
Yeah,
many ways.
Yeah.
Of course, with more modern production.
yeah, but there's kind of like a very aggressive feel to it, I think.
Yeah.
Where did you record it?
We recorded it with the producer Saku Moilanen at Deep Noise Studios in Finland.
Yeah. Compared to the previous album, what I want to ask is, do you feel this album more in a way, or is the same like the previous work?
That's a good question.
Yeah. It's always like easy to say that something is like a natural evolution or whatever, but yeah, I think there's like a similarities, but as Eero said, I think in some ways like it has like maybe a bit more something from our past than the previous album. Yeah. There's also like modern elements and some electronic stuff also included and so on, but still I think there's like there's more from our past than was on the previous album. That's how I would put it, I think.
Yeah, but there's also some new stuff.
Yeah, something we've never done before also. Like we already.
Maybe like more in a producing wise.
Yeah. I think that's maybe the biggest.
But of course, we're always trying to like take a step forward, but this time we also remember our past in the music.
Yeah, and I think you don't really want to do like 2 similar songs or like 2 similar albums. I mean, if you do one song, it already exists, and then why do it again? I think.
Yeah, that's true. So far, you released 3 singles from this album. There is any other singles coming out before the releasing?
Yes,
Yeah.
there is one song will be released before the actual album release. We actually played it on John Smith Festival. We shot a music video there for that song over there, and yeah, that will come in this month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. We are in August,
Everything
so it will
go
come.
well this month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully no setbacks.
Yes.
So you also have some guests on this album,
Yep.
because in Royally Dawn there is Sofia Ricard,
Yep.
and in Mirage Alexi Pasonen from Balance Bridge,
Yes.
and Lotta Ruutiainen from Luna Kills.
Yeah.
So how did it come, those collaboration?
Well, we know Unakils and Balance Bridge really well because
Yeah.
we've played with them for many
Yeah.
shows. I don't remember how the
Yeah, but we felt
idea
that
started.
yeah, we felt that some songs that there would kind of there's a room for extra element over there, and then came the idea about guest vocals, and yeah, Sofia has like a really cool voice though, so it was very nice to get her on board, and then with the one song that there is Alexian and Lotta, alright, their sounds fit there very nicely, and also it was like we felt it was like a nice thing to collaborate with them, yeah, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, usually I think you would kind of try to aim maybe for like a big name to get like the name drop thing, and alright, it's fair to say that I think, you know, Balance Bridge and Luna Kills are a younger band than us, and so
And rising band.
and rising bands, yeah. So it was. I'm not saying that we are doing them a favor, but it was like a very nice thing to get them on board.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
really cool, hard-working bands and very exceptional vocalists. So it
Yeah,
was
that's true.
honor for us, yeah.
Yeah. So, and also Luna Kills will be on tour with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's great.
Indeed.
And I think that people will enjoy you and Luna Kills. Different kind of style of music, but both great bands. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a cool package.
Yeah, I think so too. And we played with Luna Kills have been touring us sometimes in Finland, and very nice people and very professional guys and girls, and so yeah, no problems with them. A pleasure to be on board with them.
So now you have still some Finnish festival left for this month. Then you are leaving to the European tour next October,
Yeah.
a few days after the release of the album. And then November you have some Finnish tour.
Yes.
So what are you looking for this European tour? There are any places that you have ever been there that is the first time?
I believe so.
There are some new places.
Yes.
That may be the case. I think we played all this. I'm not sure.
I'm not
yeah.
sure actually.
'Cause, yeah, I think
I might
there's
be.
yeah.
I might be thinking the Pain and Halo Effect tour. There
Yeah.
was new cities.
There was new cities, yeah, and I think we definitely played. I think all the countries, and I think at least most of the cities.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
sure about the venues. There may be some new ones, but what we are expecting, I think, is a good tour, easygoing, a lot of fun, and very nice shows and meeting a lot of people.
Yeah.
And
that's
so
right.
far, looking for ticket sales, I think it's looking quite good, and yeah, it should be very nice.
Yeah. If you compare Finland to other countries, when you are on the stage and you are playing, what are the main differences with the audience, but also with the organization and stuff like that?
I don't
That
know,
varies so much
Yeah,
depending on the venue.
on venue, and I think it depends on the weekday that you are playing. Fridays and Saturdays are always the best, no matter where you are. And but I think, at least for us, we have like a very dedicated fan base in Finland, I think, and I think it doesn't really matter that much where do we play and when, because there's like some hardcore people that follow us very with very huge heart, and which is like huge honor, and it makes always the show feel very good. But But yeah, but there's also some hardcore fans in Europe too. So
Yeah, and I guess that if I think like Hamburg,
yeah,
it's easier to get people to your show on like Tuesday.
yeah. That's true. But like production-wise, I think most places we've been have been quite professional. Especially now that we've toured with the Halo Effect and Pain, venues are quite big, and those are like long-time touring professional bands, and they have high standards, so that kind of guarantees that everything works.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we are very fortunate. We don't have to. We haven't, been forced to play in like kind of small places or very underground places that. So usually, wherever we go, there's also like professional standards are met. Yeah, and that's very nice.
That's great.
Yeah.
Because I have heard story of bands that go to play and then the sound system is not that great.
Oh,
and,
Yeah, we've been there too.
Yeah.
We've been there
or
too.
not
Yeah.
getting paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's happened.
I
but
think when you cross certain points in your
Yeah,
in the band's career, you don't have to,
Think about
Yeah.
this
think about
thing
those
anymore.
things so much.
yeah, but there has been some place, especially in early days in Finland. It's been quite a ride, and it's
I believe
funny things to reminiscence.
Yeah. There's like rough venues in
Yeah.
every country if you look really hard.
But yeah,
Yeah. True. Talking about live, how do you get ready before a gig?
I think we have like a quite standard routine. Everyone has like a bit of their own, but first we of course set up everything like gear-wise and make sure everything works. But I don't know. We don't need much time. I think we are quite fast, and we don't need that much time warming up. For the drummer, it's usually I think he's the one that in every band needs the most, like for warming up. But we just someone hassles with his phone, and string players I think we put the in-ears on and then we tape them, because otherwise they will fall off when you're headbanging, and which is I don't think not all the metal bands do, but we pour water on our head, so it's basically like taking a shower before going on stage, which really doesn't make any sense. You put some
Electronic devices on your
Ears.
and then you water your head.
Yeah, electronic device on ear, then tape, and then pour water on your head, and that's how you get ready for the show. And it doesn't make it. It feels really stupid, but.
Yeah, and more stupider the older you get.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I think. I'm over 30, and this is how I do it. Yeah.
This is what I do.
Yeah.
But it's important.
Yeah.
And talking about the headbanging, because you are quite active there, doing it. So, have you ever hurt yourself, your neck, or have you ever, after the gig, felt that your neck is sore and?
If you
How
have
do
a,
you manage?
If you have a long pause from gigs, then after the first show,
Yeah.
and the day after the first show, then your neck is like really hurting, and it feels like you cannot like stand straight or anything. But it goes away.
Yeah,
If you're
really
on tour, you don't really notice anything.
Yeah. Same on even if it's just a festival tour or tour in Finland, that.
Like one show per week or
Yeah,
two.
yeah. But if you have like a half a year break, then you feel it. Kind of like going to gym, because it's muscles in the neck
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
or on your upper body. So
So at
it's the
home,
same.
if you have a break from gigs, you need to sometime one per week
No.
do some headbanging, doing other stuff.
That would feel so stupid.
Yeah, too stupid.
But I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
actually.
But that's where we draw the line. You have to suck it up and suffer for the first time. Yeah.
When you are on the stage, do you think about what is happening, or do you go with the flow, or what's going on in your head?
It varies
good
very
question.
much.
Yeah.
But it's not like something that happens all the time. But I think the best part is that sometimes we say that you go into a zone, and it's just like everything kind of connects, and time kind of slows down, and everything feels super easy, and it feels fun at the same time, and
Yeah, it actually feels like the songs are slower.
yeah, it's really
a weird
strange.
feeling.
Yeah. It's not happening always, but
No.
but that's kind of I think where you are always aiming. Like I don't know, maybe you could say you get high on a show. I think something like that.
Maybe.
But yeah, you know, you can see something strange happening in the audience, or you think you see some person that you know from before and you're not sure and you're trying to kind of figure it out, and then you start thinking, does people notice that I'm trying to figure out who he is and if I look stupid or something like that? And
Yeah, sometimes the mind wanders, but
yeah,
usually you have to focus on the song. You know,
yeah,
our songs are pretty technical, and
yeah,
and then you have to headbang and
yeah,
a lot of things to focus on. You know.
Yeah.
But the best part is when you get into the
zone. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And when the show is over, you get off the stage. What is the first thing that happened?
You talk about mistakes.
Yeah. The
Always.
first 5 to 10 minutes we talk about what went wrong.
Yeah, that's always.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing in every band I've been involved.
It's a weird thing. It's like
Yeah.
the most not uplifting thing that you can do after a good show.
Yeah. But somehow that's really important. Like
Yeah.
that's always the first thing that happens. Yeah.
So do you have always mistakes during the shows?
Yeah.
They
I
can
mean,
be.
not-
They
Not
can be.
that anybody can tell, but you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Like, I don't
sometimes very small things like like really small things. That doesn't really matter at all. But yeah.
That nobody notice.
Yeah.
But are you kind of perfectionist in a musical side?
Well, yeah, on stage you try to be, because I mean, on stage, even if the show is good and you are feeling nice, if crowd is good, you don't mistakes don't bother you. Even you can make some great mistakes and they don't bother you. But of course you are aiming for like a perfection, and that's, I don't know, that's kind of the thing, because there needs to be so many like little things connecting for a show to be like a perfect, and that doesn't happen very often.
And I wouldn't even know what a really perfect show would be.
Yeah,
like,
I think
you know,
like-
it's like an idea that is something.
Yeah, somehow. I think I played like hundreds of shows, and I think there's like two or three or something like that.
Yeah.
That's been like because it all also involves that you need to perform well, the audience need to be good, the in-ear monitoring need to be good, so the sound is precise for for yourself, and then everyone else needs to play very good, like on top of their game, so that there's like nothing wrong, and
It's like a lottery.
yeah, it's like a lottery. Yeah.
And talking about live music, in live music everything can happen. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in a sport competition, everything can happen. You never
Yeah.
know what's gonna happen until the end.
Yeah, that's true. But if there's like something happens on stage, it's live. Yeah, I've sometimes fallen off from the riser or something like that, and usually it's just I don't know, funny things, and then
There is any songs that you enjoy most to play?
The end we start from.
that's quite nice. Yeah, I agree, and I also like Nightmares Are Dreams too.
That's nice.
That's very straightforward and
Quite easy.
yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's true. But there's also We Should Be Buried Like This has become like an instant like a. It's not like the all-time favorite yet, but it's a very nice song to play.
And it's always nice to get to play the new songs. you know.
Yeah.
It's exciting, I think, because
Yeah.
you haven't that much experience in playing that song live, so it feels different.
Yeah, it feels different, and it's nice to kind of see how the audience reacts to the new songs, and it feels fresh.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get to play the old songs pretty much. You know?
Yeah, and I think also that with new songs, it's always like a strange thing that it doesn't matter how hard you practice and even gather together and practice as a band, but when you do it first time on stage,
It's different.
it's different always for some reason, and then it takes a little time to come together, and and it's a cool feeling. You kind of feel like, alright, we are getting there, and it's very nice.
How much time do you spend during a week to play?
0. It depends. Sometimes not at all, but usually
I
a
play
little bit.
guitar pretty much. That's a hobby.
Yeah.
But we usually, as a band, we go to the practice dungeon.
Yeah.
Usually just before like the festival season begins or the tour begins.
Yeah, or a studio.
Yes.
Yeah. I usually, if I'm, well, it depends for me very much. If I'm like composing something, then I maybe playing a lot for a day. But just to like practice things, I don't really do that. I should definitely, but and I recommend strongly for everyone playing music instrument that you should practice it or just practice technique.
Yeah, I just love playing guitar.
Yeah.
I really like to do it, and usually new songs form that way.
Yeah.
And I'm just playing by myself.
Yeah, and you can hear it like Eero is like way more productive when it comes to creating riffs and creating songs, and he can compose like massive amounts of music in very short time and with very high quality, and I can compose something very long time with very low quality.
Don't little yourself.
Yeah, but it's fair to say that you can see, and I mean Eero has been playing guitar like thousands of hours more than me, and you can definitely hear it.
Yeah. Do you have time to listen to music, or when you are not playing, you want just silence?
I don't listen to music that
Me
much.
neither,
And
yeah.
I have seasons. Usually when fall comes, I start listening to music more for some reason.
Yeah.
And what is the kind of music that you go for when you have this time?
All kinds of music. Sometimes it's metal and sometimes it's pop music or sometimes even some kind of folk music.
Yeah, I think the most times I listen to music is I'm either driving, so I'm in a car, or then I'm like working out, or I'm running or something like that, like exercising. But just like listening at home, that's very rare. Just to listen to music. And I think the older you get, and the more time you spend on the road, you wanna
listen to silence.
Listen to silence, yeah, or just read a book in silence, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Having the time just to be with yourself.
Yeah.
Self time.
Yeah.
Also, it's like when you're in festival environment, it's like or in tour in general, it's like a golden thing if there's like a complete silence on backstage. It's like magic. It's great.
Almost impossible.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we don't listen to music backstage, because some bands do like rock out some metal music like 2 hours before their own show. I couldn't do it.
Me neither.
I would go crazy.
Yes.
Also because I think it may be a bit tricky also to put all the people taste in one playlist.
Yeah.
It can be a bit tricky, so maybe if someone wants to listen to music, can put some pod on and listen.
That's true.
I think it's more respectful for everybody.
Yeah.
And I think that like in our band we enjoy some kind of peace.
Yeah. And we have like a pre-intro track that comes just to our ears, and it's like very mellow, like very. Because I've seen some band like hyping themselves up. They have certain playlists before the show, and they kind of like pump themselves to the right mood.
And I understand that too.
Yeah. I completely understand it, but for us it's like kind of the opposite. We wanna go like I don't know, maybe a bit to ourselves before.
Little zen.
Yeah.
And when you are on tour, how do you take care of your physical and mental health?
In no way whatsoever.
All right.
No, we like to take walks, just,
And some of us
actually,
exercise.
Yeah. And actually see the cities.
Yeah. And we always have at least me and Joni, we always bring some like exercising equipment on board. Some like resistant bands or something like that. So.
And I think we stretch more than we used to.
Yeah.
We are not getting any younger.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, it's getting more and more important. And also like taking care of yourselves means like not being drunk all the time.
Yes.
And
Eating properly, sleeping.
Sleeping is maybe the most important.
That's most important. Like trying to live as normal life as you can when you are on tour.
I love to go to my bunk, quite early if possible, just to read,
One time we were actually on the we were sharing the bus with Pain on the Halo Effect tour, and their technicians asked us that you can stay downstairs too if you want to, and we said no, we're just we need to sleep. Because every night we went to bed early. And also I want to mention, because this is really important, but me, Jose and Eero, we share like a little passion for like board games, and we play Elder Signs if we have time, and we have like a small package for it that we can take on tour.
It's Elder Sign exclusively.
Yeah, exclusively. No other board games, but just that.
Just that.
Yeah.
Is the game.
Yes, but that's also a nice break from all the hassle.
Yeah, it's a couple of hours completely something else, and that's really cool.
Yeah. And how is your relationship with your fans? Because in Finland maybe people are more calm, but when you go to other country, a bit southern Europe, they may be more expansive. So how do you feel, and have you ever had that situation that you felt that the boundaries were like?
I don't recall many moments.
Me neither. But we have like a very, very active and kind of, I could say, very loving like a fan base. And there's like a, I don't know, maybe like a certain core group. They have their like a own fan group for us in Facebook, and we are also part of it. And it would be too much to say that we are friends with them, but in some way I think we kind of know each other really well, because there are some people that come to see basically every show in Finland, and we usually hang out at the merch or something like after the show and always share a few words, and but if you do it that like 20 nights or 30 nights a year, you know there's more to talk than just it was a nice gig.
Yeah, that's true.
Not like going very deep, but and I think they're like very polite and like very nice in general. It's not like it's not uncomfortable.
Yeah, and we really like to go to the merch stuff.
And you're kind of waiting for certain people to pop up and see them. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that's great. And it wasn't too long ago there was like some people roasting us, which is some old-time fan, and it was really nice. Obviously he felt that we know each other very well, so. He can.
It's nice to take pictures and sign something. It's really nice.
That's great. Because there are stories of other musicians that maybe not every fan was polite.
Yeah.
So sometimes I wonder how art can be for some musicians or sport people or whatever, actors.
But I think we are not
that popular,
that huge stars, and we are not aiming to be. So it's kind of like down to earth, I think, and it works both ways.
If you could choose a band to go on tour with, which band would you choose and why?
I would love to go on tour with Orbit Culture.
Yeah, that would definitely be a cool one.
It's such a cool band and good music.
Yeah. I think that would be also alright. Metallica, because usually in history has shown that if you tour with Metallica, that's good for your career. But also I think In Flames or Gojira would be like, that would be a dream come true.
Yeah. Have you ever met those bands?
Well, Orbit Culture, yes.
Yeah, Orbit Culture, yes, a few times. Yeah, and they seem like really nice guys. But no, not like not In Flames or not Gojira. Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. That's how we say.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, but we are at the end of this interview, so thank you so much for your
thank
time.
You. Thank you.
Would you like to say something to your fans and people that are watching this?
We hope to see you at the merch.
That's true.